Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. Previously, Ruby, the lady who had tied her necklace around Old Red's neck, hands the Azran egg over to Professor Layton. Now one step closer to their goal, Layton and the others can move on and continue their adventure elsewhere. Yeah, it turns out that lady had been strangling a wolf to death for at least 60 years, give or take. But it's fine now, I suppose. We need to work our way out through, what the hell's this town called? Sangrio? No. I forget what this town's called. We need to work our way through here, check out anything we may have missed, find new puzzles, and when we return to the Bustonius, we will check out the World Times and pursue the myths and hearsay found within. So, anything left behind at the cave, for example? Nope, I don't think there is. And that is why I need to check everywhere. Oh hey, that didn't take too long. Gosh, this won't do at all, will it? It doesn't even look anything like what it's supposed to. Anything I can help with? Maybe. I thought I'd design a special burger. Oh, this really is... this has to be America. I thought I'd design a special burger for Old Red, but despite all my trying, nothing works. Got any ideas for me? Wait, this is more Chinese checkers with burgers, isn't it? Uh-oh. Puzzle 71, Burger Building 2. Yeah. Same rules? Vertically, diagonally. Not two at once. Finish with an ingredient in the center. Fair enough. Let's see. Oh, we got 2 patties and 2 lettuce. Nice. Though infuriatingly, still got tomato. Disgusting. So, I notice that it's actually symmetrical, but one side is flipped upside down. Almost makes me wonder if I can just solve one half of this and then... So as before, the final moves needs to be moving something from one of the far corners into the center. So maybe if I just leave that be for as long as possible? Can give that a try, I suppose. Uh-oh. It's a bit tricky, but... maybe if I... no, not quite. Well, I get the rules, I get the gist of it. I just need to solve this. We'll see how this works out. Oh! Ah.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I will admit, that took a rather embarrassing amount of time. Meaty stuff. A mighty burger indeed. Maybe it's just a tad too big to take a bite out of, though. No, man, you just gotta unhinge your jaw. Oh, I got a white rose veil. Hey, that ain't bad. I'm proud to know you, ma'am. Burger making is a time-honored tradition. Oh, I don't know. I couldn't have done it without the chef's guidance. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good myself. You think Grandma want a bite? I'm hoping to spread the word so everyone knows Old Red's just a big old softy. I'm sure he would appreciate the sentiment. Might I suggest including cafe au lait on the menu? Tee-hee, that's funny, mister. It's lost on me. I was thinking maybe I could invite Old Red himself down for when I unveil our new specialty. I'm not sure how well that would go down, but you could pretty much guarantee no food would go to waste. Come on, Grandma. I really want her opinion on the Old Red special. Well, you have to go outside and talk to her. Who else is in town? No one here, right? No? How about in the saloon? Oh yeah, this asshole. Good, no puzzles. So what you're saying is, all this time, Old Red was Ruby's pet. That's some bad parenting if you ask me. I don't think that's quite right. Who cares? What matters is that the little doggy can get along with us all now. When I heard the sheriff say he was bringing in Old Red, I thought he meant a bottle of firewater. Oh, you should have seen my face. I imagine that you looked about the same as you do now. Yep. Say, little lady from Azran, you played cards pretty good before. How about another game? No cheating this time. If you do, then Old Red'll huff and he'll puff. On second thoughts, I think we'll leave the cards for another day. Yeah, that's right. You tell him, Luke. Anything else? The journalist lady? Nope, doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, we spoke with her earlier. The immense fortitude of putting down the bacon sandwich. Truly legendary. And we're back. Welcome back, sirs and madams. I trust your expedition was a roaring success. It was indeed, and we were able to obtain an egg thanks to Luke's unconventional language skills. Yep, being able to talk to animals certainly has its advantages. That is marvelous news. I shall begin preparations for our departure whenever you are ready. You know, this egg is the first Azran artifact to be discovered in this part of the world. I had no idea the Azran once lived here. We did, but even in our time it was an arid land. Aurora, you've recovered memories of this place? Partially, yes. I recall that the Azran once tried to rejuvenate this dying land. But their technology was, at the time, insufficient. They could not restore balance to its ecosystem. That is all I remember. Fascinating. So the Azran, like us, lived through ages of varying technological progress. Do you think they started out like people in the Stone Age with really primitive tools? A very probable theory, Luke. Mankind has always built upon the past in the hope of founding an even brighter future. And now Torito has made peace with Old Red. They can look forward to a brighter future, too. I wholeheartedly agree. Well, I believe it's about time for us to depart, shall we? Yes, we shall. Yay! Everyone can pet the giant wild wolf and feed it meat. Nothing will go wrong. Nope. Oh, I got Old Reds and Old Softy. You know, all that reminded me of a joke. One cowboy said to the other, "You know, I'm thinking of getting myself a loyal, God, what's the word? Oh, right. I'm thinking of getting myself a loyal hound to help me in my cowboy duties. The other cowboy looked at him and said, "Ugh, get along, little doggy." And so the cowboy got a dachshund. It's a long little doggy. Keats, did I miss anything? Meow? No, I've missed no puzzles. That makes me happy. And we've heard this from Sycamore countless times. Yeah, there's nothing new here, so let's check out what's new. We have Old Reds and Old Softy. Now that the people of Torito have made their peace with Old Red, they are beginning to learn what a kind-hearted beast he really is. Now what are you scrunching your face up like a prune for? You don't got to go impersonating me, Chucklehead. Oh, howdy there, Ruby. I'm dreadful sorry, but there's been something nagging at me that I gotta get off my chest. See, us being smack in the middle of these here deadlands, we got plenty of critters feeling wolfish, right? But ever since Old Red started with his visits, we ain't had a single varmint try to scrounge off of us. Not one. Quit your dilly-dallying and speak your mind, Sheriff Flint. I'm getting to that, ma'am. Now, don't you rush me. Anyhow, it got me thinking. How come Old Red got himself settled down in that there mine, not nearer by Torito? I reckon this whole time he's probably been fending those nasty critters away from our town. And if that's true, then it makes me sick to the pit of my stomach to think that I treated him so bad. Balderdash, you've been protecting the people just as much as he has. You ain't even got half a reason for be feeling guilty. And besides, what use is all that belly aching for? What's done is done. You want to make it up to him, you go make it up. I guess you're right. Time for me to be making amends. It's my turn to feed Old Red today, Mr. Derringer. But I picked the choicest meats money can buy. And you think I didn't? Here you go, old boy. Grr. Grr. Looks like Old Red wants us to stop arguing, Mr. Derringer. How in the world do you know what he's thinking? Oh, I guess we've just got a connection. I am my grandma's granddaughter, after all. Old Red loves this town and all the folks in it. And if we look after him, he'll keep us all safe. Ain't that right, boy? Rawr. I wanted to see Flint talk to him. Oh well. Boy, there's a lot of episodes. I can guess 1 and 5 here will be the 2 locations we've yet to visit in the world. But then we have a full of like 10 more over here. Wow. Yeah, I'm guessing that at least one of this will be Descalay and Raymond going like, oh ho ho, Layton and company don't expect a thing. Our plan is going off without a hitch. Yeah, I'm still convinced that Professor Sycamore is Descalay. Still convinced. So what do we have here? No, you know what? Shoot, before I even look at these new things, let's check out the, yeah, they're both Sangrio, right? The stolen room keys, and something nice going on with the restaurant. So, let's go straight to Sangrio. Oh, a puzzle. Oh, hola, chicos. Everything all right? I'm really tired and my skin seems to be peeling off. It sounds like you might have been out in the sun too long. Maybe we should find some shade and stop for a while. See, that would be a good idea. You're probably dehydrated too. Here, take this puzzle. It might help you cool you down a bit. Is it going to be about ice? Puzzle 90. Very specific scoops too. Ice cream! Oh. Oh, alright, this one, Oh boy, okay. A choosy Charlie barges into your ice cream shop, making lots of demands about the ice cream he wants. Are you up to the task? For the top, give me a flavor from the top row, but not from one of the ends, so it's either B or C. Maybe I should write down memo notes as I go here. So, no, let's make the text active. There we go. So this would be, let's say color code it. Red is bottom. Green is middle. And blue is top. So, for the top, give me a flavor from the top row, but not from one of the ends. So, it's either going to be B or C. Now, oh, I see. Is B lemon? Don't put that in the middle. Put one of the ones beside it there. So the middle is either A or C. So let's make that green. Oh no, I'm putting green on green. That sucks. At the bottom, I want a flavor from one of the tubs in the bottom corners. Ah. And then A is pistachio, yuck. H is strawberry, ew. Wait, no, switch the flavor at the bottom for the one from the opposite corner. E? Okay, so he hates pistachio and hates strawberry. So if he wants B or C for the top and hates A, then the top must be B and C must be middle. Okay. So top is definitely B. And this is definitely C. So what is the bottom one? At the bottom, I want one of the flavors from the tubs of the bottom, but not strawberry because he hates strawberry. However, it's confusing. He says H is strawberry, ew. And then switch the flavor at the bottom for the one from the opposite corner. The flavor at the bottom from the one from the opposite corner. So it's chocolate? Yeah, he's saying this sequentially. So at the bottom, I want a flavor from one of the tubs in the bottom corner. So that's either E or H. However, he later clarifies that he hates strawberry. H is strawberry, ew. So clearly he wants E. However, his final statement, coming after all of those, is, wait, no, switch the flavor at the bottom for the one from the opposite corner, which must be D. So it's, DCB, I guess. Let's try that. Yeah? D, C, B? Let's give it a shot.
Here is my answer.
Yeah!
I enjoyed that.
Ice cold. The only ice cream that would satisfy this pernickety Percy's demands contains the following flavors from the top down. Lemon, mint chocolate chip, chocolate, and doesn't he look elated? I I do like a good vanilla ice cream. Not sure what my favorite ice cream flavor would be, though. I usually always love vanilla. I usually find that chocolate ice cream doesn't really taste like chocolate. So I do like mint chocolate chip. That's a good one, too. And it got Party Crown. Waywin, you are looking much perkier now. Thank you. The puzzle was very refreshing. It sounds like we have a great excuse to stock up on lots of cool puzzles in the future, Aurora. How nice. Hey, there's a coin I missed here? I don't care. Well, we're right here, so let's check out the restaurant. Hello, bud. Wait, what? Hey guys, what can I do you for? Hello, bud. We came across an intriguing article about Sangria in the World Times that we thought you might be interested in. Oh, neat, you read that. Say, in that case, I wonder if you'd like to help me rack my brain a little. Oh, a puzzle, perhaps? I guess you could put it that way. See, I'm looking for something new and exciting to put on the menu. Something with punch. But what's wrong with your old menu? Oh, nothing's wrong, per se, but since that article was published, business has shot through the roof. I take it you'll be wanting it to be Peponio-themed? What can I say? I'm an open book. It's a tough one. You'd be competing with the food from the market, and that's Peponio-oriented enough as it is. How about a dessert? Miranda out by the pier's got her Peponio cake family business, though. Wouldn't want to tread on her toes. I've got it. Ice cream. Ice cream, huh? Yep, that'll do it. An ice cream sundae full of edible Peponios, each bursting with a little bit of sunshine. Wow, it was very appropriate that we did that puzzle just before, huh? That does sound quite lovely. My mouth's watering already. Throw in a few strawberries and bananas. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. So what do we call our Peponio Supreme? Oh, hey, never mind. But your Peponios here are so many different colors. Too many odd colors and flavors for ice cream. Kiddo, you're not thinking outside the box. Little chaos is what keeps the world spinning. Variety is the spice of life. You know what? Let's go the whole hog and make it real crazy. Yeah, let's throw in some papaya, some raisins. Wow, I don't want to think about the amount of sugar in that. Ah, well, sugar can't bring you happiness, but Peponios sure can. Tell you what, I've got this little Peponio doll that brings good luck and I want to give... Huh? Looks like it ran off with the fairies. What? Well, shucks, I'd give it to you if I could find it. Anyway, have a look around the bar and maybe it'll come up. Thank you very much. Mystery solved. Well, it wasn't really much of a mystery. A big taste of happiness in a little bowl. There, that slogan will keep everybody happy, even the ones watching their calories. I look forward to trying it someday. So there's a prize for us, Have you seen it, Mr. Toucan? He has faith in me. I won't let him down. Maybe it's up in the tree? In the lobster, perhaps? We'll eat it shell and all? No. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Right, in the cask? Aha! A lucky Peponio. I found it. Oh, nice. The Peponio is regarded as a symbol of happiness, but green ones are for luck. I feel like we're gonna need it. I do like its little mustache. Well, we're not quite done here in Sangria. We still need to solve the mystery of the disappearing hotel keys and find more puzzles along the way. 1 Peponio, 2 Peponio, 3 Peponio, 4, 5 Peponio, 6 Peponio, 7 Peponio more. How many would you like? You know, my family add a drop of charm and a splash of happiness into every one of these Peponio dolls. Might I ask how they are made? Now, if I told you that, it would be telling. I'm selling, not telling. I'm a salesman, not a talesman. So you're going to hound us until we buy one of them? What? No, of course not. Here, you can even have this gift for free, on me. No purchase necessary. He makes a compelling argument. A ship of tiles. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They brought this back. God damn. Okay. It's a pretty safe bet that this goes up in the top right corner. Oh, the freaking little windows are gonna be the death of me. Oh, shit. God. Oh, no. This looks painful. I'm just gonna use some hint coins right away. You'll need to keep track of how the panels stack up vertically if you're going to solve this puzzle. Start by placing 3 blue panels at the bottom of the grid to represent the sea. Make sure they don't overlap, okay? What is next? Continue placing tiles to create the image below. You'll need to pay close attention to how the various tiles need to overlap. Sure. Is that right? Looks like it. Okay, but what about this? Let's just follow the hints. Keep going, but make sure you place the white tiles in the right places. It's a key part of the puzzle. Okay, oh boy. I think I can see kind of the right order. Yeah, kinda. And then, I put a white one here. Right? Yeah, 2 above. And a blue one here, and a white one like so? That's not quite right. Or is it? No, wait. Yeah? Hey. Yeah? Wait. How would I? No, wait. This red one's all wrong. I'm so close, I just need to figure out the bottom left corner. Uh-oh. Yeah? No. Yes, wait. No. No. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close.
and
Ugh.
Huh, that was a cinch.
That might have been the most obnoxious and frustrating puzzle I have played in quite a while. God. Full steam ahead. You've got your ship, now all you need is a desert island. Yeah, get lost. That's what I have to say. We use all sorts of crazy colorful tiles to make the designs for our custom-made Paponios. Laying all those tiles just right is tough work. Boy, is it. And now that you've seen how tough it is, you're not going to let me down, are you? Surely you wouldn't be so cruel? Ah, now I see. That free gift was just part of his sales strategy. I shall gladly contribute to support your family's business, Benny. Ooh, thank you very much, sir, and have a lovely, lovely day. I know a keen businessman when I see one. I'm just not so keen on them. I respect the hustle. Let's head up to the hotel. Grosky? Hey, buddy. Inspector Grosky, whatever are you doing here? Aha, well met, Layton. But sorry, I can't talk. I happen to be on an extra special top-secret investigation. Oh, so you're after Targent. Don't just blurt it out, boy. It's top secret. You're dealing with some very dangerous people, Inspector. Please be on your guard. I don't think he has much to worry about. In our experience, Targent don't have the most capable agents. I hope you're right, Luke. I mean, Grosky was nearly shot to death in an alley. It was only our intervention that saved his life. How dare they conceal themselves in my presence? When I get my hands on them, they're going to spend some time getting to know my hot fists of justice. I know someone who wants to get acquainted with your hot fists. It's not me. Aldous? Ah, gentle friends, destiny deems it right for us to meet once more. Aldous, what are you doing here? Why, I am discovering the delights of the world in the guise of a tourist. Are you also here with time to squander? Unfortunately, no, but it is very nice to see you again. Are you enjoying your stay at the hotel? How do you find it? For this question I need not ponder. I would not say excellent, nor good, nor even satisfactory. I say egregious, my crumple-free friend. My door will not yield to one bereft of keys. How cruelly the oaken fiend mocks me. You can't get into your room. Oh dear, I hope you haven't fallen victim to that room key thief. Ah yes, I believe there was an article about that in the World Times. You have my commiserations, Aldous. Kind sir, please, I merit them not. I was not outfoxed by a paltry key thief. I am but a hair's length away from unraveling this knotty predicament. Ah, but I had carried it in my pocket. You mean... You locked yourself out. I am keen to keep all precious things under lock and key. Would you not, then, agree that it makes said key very precious indeed? That almost makes sense, if only you'd spotted the glaring hole in your idea earlier. Surely this predicament could be easily resolved by asking at the front desk. It is so, my empathetic friend, and that I have done. Presently I shall be granted the key to beating my wooden nemesis. But until that time, the cruel fates confine me to the limbo of the lobby, where I am faced with yet another great quandary. I know that word. I swear. 106. Tethered Ted 2. What? I don't think I found the first one of these. Roll up, one ticket for the draw, sir. You'll just step up to the stall. Now, see these ropes here? Just pick one and give it a good hard pull. You're guaranteed to get a prize. The showman goes on for a bit, but the only prize you really want is the teddy bear. Look carefully at each of the ropes and circle the one you want to pull. Oh. Yeah, fun. Wait, what? But it looks like the teddy bear's rope goes off to the complete side. Hold on. If we go and trace it, it goes all the way down here. It goes on top of this, over this rope, under this one, over that again, and then over this, and then completely off the side. So what gives? And as best as I can tell, there's nowhere else on this where it... Son of a gun. These pillars, these cups? The teddy bear's rope must go under the board and then come out from under one of these. So, in essence, in order to find the teddy bear, I need to trace every rope and see what the odd one out is. Well, I have been looking forward to a puzzle like this where I can trace lines with the memo. I do enjoy these. They're pretty much free. They're just a bit time-consuming. So I guess I got what I asked for. Yeah, I guess I'll color code these as I go. Start with the red lamp. We'll start with this. Aha! Okay. This is actually working out pretty damn well. So, I erased the paths after I traced them. They were taking up too much visual clutter. The mirror, I noticed, goes into this cup and loops around immediately and comes out again. So, it looks like 4 ropes come out of this cup, and all of them are rope number 5. And, in case you're wondering the order, 1, 2, 3, and 5, I corresponded them to this. So that leaves 4. And there's 1 rope unaccounted for. Didn't mean to rhyme there. The teddy bear, this rope here comes out of this central cup and comes down. I never traced this rope at all. So if I follow this, it should take me straight to 4. Yeah. I really think it's gotta be rope number 4. That is my best guess.
You know, I think this may be it.
What?
Oh dear.
Oh, son of a... Hold on a second. Hold on. What is this? God damn it.
You know, I think this may be it.
I hate this game. I hate this game so goddamn much.
Gentlemanly pursuit.
That was a pretty cruel puzzle, but clearly no match for you. I got a rod of truth. Magnanimous! Your pearly white wit trumps even the most enigmatic enigma. Aha, thank you, Aldous. Oh, it seems the receptionist has returned with your keys. Your veracity I cannot impugn, my noble friend. It appears the hour of parting ways has arrived. We shall meet in another place, another time. Another episode, perhaps. Well, that was a bit meta. Never a dull moment with that one. We should learn from this incident and make sure to keep a close eye on our belongings at all times. Yeah, it's not like we have all our eggs in one basket or anything. Nope. Yeah, okay. One place left to check here in San Griot. Oh yeah, it's that dude. I really thought I was onto something this time. Surely I'm due a lucky break by now. Mr. McIntosh, fancy meeting you here. How goes your Azran research? Professor Sycamore, what a pleasant surprise. And, no, I'm taking a break from that right now, purely here for pleasure. Nothing better than taking a nice long holiday, don't you know? I don't know. I'm sure you're having a lovely time, though. Why don't you tell us a few of your favorite local spots? Of course. I highly recommend the Hilltop Hotel. Have you seen the size of their aquarium? Absolutely massive. Oh? Fishy puzzle? 92. Tank goodness. This rotating fish tank is home to a number of colorful fish. These tropical creatures are rather shy and prefer to spend their days hiding in dark places. They're also very curious, however, and the slightest shake or vibration causes them to dash out of their hiding places to investigate. Can you count how many fish are in this tank? Look carefully. Oh, what? Well, from here, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 fish. Let's see how many there could be. Okay, I'm not noticing anything new jumping out from here. Oh, there's the 16th. And a 17th, unless... It's hard to say if the one in the castle is the same as the one in the... Is there one in the clan? Yeah, the way I see it, it looks like every fish is accounted for that's not... Yeah. It's like there's 2 in the hidey holes, and then the rest are in clear view at all times? Well, not really all times, but you know what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, plus 2 in the caves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... 15, 16, 17. It really all comes down to whether the fish in the castle is the same as the one in the cave? They don't look connected, but they could be. Am I overthinking this puzzle? Maybe one of the fish isn't moving at all and it's like a fake plastic fish, or... I don't know, man. This seems easy, but it reeks of bullshit. What the hell? Maybe there's one fish whose perspective never changes and is like painted on the side of the tank or something? No, they all look reasonably 3D. Ugh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. God, okay, it's either 17 or 16. It has to be. You know what? I'm hedging my bets. The fish in the castle and the cave are the same fish. It's 16.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Damn it. Okay, we'll try 17. And if it's
Vexing.
It's not going to be 17, and I'm gonna lose my shit. Ugh.
Let's try this.
Oh.
Puzzles are a tonic for the mind.
Okay. So it really was just played straight? Really? Evil game. Even by being kind, it's evil. That's the way. Always nice to see a master at work. If I weren't able to solve a simple puzzle like that, I wouldn't be much use out here looking for Azran remnants. Azran remnants? So you know. Well, no use hiding it then, I suppose. Hard luck. We're more or less completed our investigation, but I can assure you that we did not set foot in the ruins. Always one step behind. Wait, if you didn't enter the ruins, I can still get there first. There has to be a catch. The catch is that you'll die. We were warned against doing that. Come to think of it, any undiscovered ruin that somebody tells you about is bound to be a bit suspect. Yeah, well, there you go. Unless you live in video game land, I suppose. So what else do we have here? Cold comfort for unlucky skater. A scare in Frohenborg as a young skater fell into an icy pond. His jumps were just too high, one rueful onlooker remarked. Let's see, these are both Torito, yes? Sure. Before I even read those, I think we should just check out Frohenborg and then call the video there? Maybe. We'll see how it goes out. Yeah, to Frohenborg. Or is it pronounced Frohenborg? I don't know. Oh? Oh dear, city folks. Are you quite alright, Harold? Whew, it's only Professor Pseudolore. My nerves are shot, they are. Here, maybe you can help me? It's Sycamore. What do you need? Oh, it's terrible, I tell you. I've been trying everything I can, but he just won't listen. Who wouldn't listen? That little one. He's a slippery soul, he is. I reckons he wants to do his skatings up under the bridge again. Won't listen to a thing anybody tells him. Bridge is over that way. I only hopes you can bring him to his senses. Harold leaves me no choice. I'm not sure what the trouble is, but I see no harm in investigating the matter further. New area! Wow! That's surprising. I've been checking out everything, pretty closely so far, so I may as well talk to everyone here. Anything new? Looking for Donna? We can zoom to the right for a hot spring. Hello, you two? Anything new? No, I think they're still at it. Other folk are too low poly to be of particular note. You know, I'm still suspecting that we'll actually come back into this cave for the very ending of the game. Oh wow, you travel fast, sir. What? From the sunny shores of Sangrio to the ice cave of Froenborg, that is quite the system shock. Anyway, let's check out this new area. New hint coins to find too. Yeah, new character and everything. Huh. Whoa, look, Professor, it's frozen solid. This ice is probably thick enough to skate on. There are no doubt a few hardy fish living underneath. What would they eat? Well, these snowy trees almost look like they were sculpted by hand. Just imagine how wonderful the trees must look when illuminated. It looks like their leaves are made of snow. They are quite pretty. Wasn't me? Kind of running out of places to find. Oh, I found a sturdy snowman. From the roof? Have a look here. A masterpiece in snow sculpture. No impact could possibly make it crumble. Maybe it's just made of, white rocks. I do like its face. So grumpy. I'll speak to the little girl in just a second. Well, maybe the squirrel will point out something for me later. How you doing? Yes! This is it! This is my ultimate daredevil death-defying leap! Eric, please, I know you were born with goat eyes and all, but... you're too young to think about this sort of thing. I take it this is the boy we are on the lookout for. Hello there. What is it that you're doing there? Whoa, it's a pair of educationals. Sorry, but you're cramping my style here. You're interrupting a youthful act of rebellion. So see, what's going on with his eyeballs? They're like two mouths. Are you aware Harold is quite concerned about your well-being, your name? You'll find that out in a sec when I announce my incredible stunt, but for the record, it's Eric. Ahem. Witness Eric the Invincible break a record in ice skating. Or my neck. The world's first triple flying camel, reverse triple Lutz, double toe loop. That sounds like a very dangerous feat. Have you properly trained for this? What? Ice skating. Where have I heard that before? Ah, of course, there was an article in the World Times. Jeez, how come everyone knows about that silly little article? Forget about it. I'm about to rewrite history here. It was somewhat larger than a little article. In fact, it had a rather large photograph of a boy who'd fallen headfirst into the lake. I'm not listening. But listen, it was sink or swim time. Would you turn down a challenge like that? I bet you wouldn't. It is so bad to want to skate on a frozen lake, to live life on the razor-sharp edge, to feel that heady rush of adrenaline. You're feeling brave, but only because you haven't lost anything yet. Take a moment to recognize the risks now, or you'll regret it. Don't talk down to me. You think you know best, but what do you even know about skating anyway? I have solved a few ice block pushing puzzles in my time. 109. A slippery surface. Wow, look, it's... Yeah, okay. This postman is running late with his deliveries and wants to make it to the town on the other side of the lake as quickly as possible. Crossing the frozen surface of the lake is the fastest route, but it's so slippery that he won't be able to stop unless he bumps into something. What's more, some parts of the ice are so thin, they'll break as he crosses over them, meaning he'll only be able to use them once. Ah, simple. Yeah, so... My favorite trick to solve puzzles like this is to work backwards, right? Okay, so I'm already seeing a problem here. If you want to get into here, you can go left from here, but to reach that you need to go from here, and you can get there from there, but you'd have to go up towards this way, which means you'd have to go this way. Yeah. Okay, so let's chart the path as I go. So this way, and we'll do like a distortion as we pass by to indicate that you can only go so far. From here to here, and you go through this. Meaning you'd have to, have to go down from this. Presumably if you land directly on it, you could, yeah. So you could go from the left somehow and land at this rock and go down into the left, but there was really no way to get up to this part. No, so you'd have to go from the right. You'd have to land at this rock. So you go through this distortion. But to get to here... Oh, well, you can't really. No, so you wouldn't be able to. You'd have to, come down here. You'd land at this rock. You'd have to go around this way. Oh, I solved it. Wait, did I? No. No, I did not. I was about to say you could do a loop around this way and come from here. Like you go here... and you can go north, but no, you need to pass over this twice. You can't do that. So if you went south from this rock and to the left up here, you could go this way. Yes. You go this way. And go left. I solved it. Let's just see if I remember the route. There we go.
Let's try this.
Not bad at all.
Puzzles are a tonic for the mind.
Ice cool. The postman will surely think twice before taking the so-called shortcut again. I found skinny jeans. Ah, what? But that means... Listen, we're only looking out for you. I hope you'll consider our advice. And I was sure today would be the day I'd finally nail the landing. Well, if you don't mind risking another unflattering feature in the World Times, be my guest. Oh yes, and we'd be sure to post copies of the article all throughout the town. Ah, fine. You win. I'll think of a way to grab some glory that doesn't involve the risk of embarrassment. Or injury. Yes. Old Harry was a professional skater back in his youth. I didn't want to disappoint him, but now that I think about it, I don't think he even remembers. how's this for a radical new idea? Motionless endurance skating. Can't complain about that now, can you? Just standing on the ice? Sure. Well, definitely don't have time to go visit the 2 new articles in Torito. Shoot, at the very least I can read what they'd be. Let's just do that. Vet asked to deal with wild wolf. A vet doing rounds in Torito passed out and had to be taken to hospital. Only used to small pets, the sight of a wolf was just too much. And shots ring out in Torito. An unlikely newcomer beat Torito's former sharpshooting champ and claimed first prize at the annual contest. The winner is available for autographs. We'll have to check those out sometime after we finish up the next location. Yeah, as it stands, this is a perfect opportunity to kick off the next video by visiting a whole new location. And I guess when we do, we'll also discover which location I've decided to leave for last, yeah? Well. I must say that this game, the Azran Legacy, it had such a wonderfully paced and exciting beginning. But this whole sequence of chasing after the eggs, it feels like it feels like the plot is kind of just spinning its wheels. I mean, don't get me wrong. Visiting new locations so rapidly and so often is a very nice feeling. I love visiting all the new locations. It's just that I think the last time a Layton game spun its wheels this hard, it was back in Curious Village. And my opinion of Curious Village's plot was like, nothing happens in that game until like the very end. I guess it comes with the territory. You can't write some very active and interesting narrative and have like, oh, choose any location of 5 to do in any order, right? Like, things have to happen one after the other in a sequence. That's how stories work. So if you have like, oh, choose any adventure you want, any location, you can't really just have your standard A to B plot, you know? And at the same time, if you had like different Targent goons doing bad things in all of them and sticking with the main plot like that with Targent, it would be very repetitive too. So I know I'm complaining, but I can't see a better way to do this idea. I don't know, it's just... And don't get me wrong, I know I'm saying, it feels so slow, but I'm not really upset about that or anything, I'm just noting it. Just speaking out loud, you know? Just sharing what's going on in my head. Well, we are definitely 3/5 of the way done with this stuff. Once we get the last egg, it'll be time for the finale. Well, I say finale, but more like the final chapters, you know? I'm sure there's going to be some big, grand spectacle that lasts for many, many videos, as is normal. But overall, I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, which excites me. I still need to figure out what game I'm gonna play next. I know there's the Catriel's Millionaire Conspiracy, or whatever that new Layton game on the Switch is, but no, I definitely want to play some new game before we touch that, just for variety's sake. So I need to start seriously considering what it is I will play next. I have a few good ideas. I do. Nothing that's going to be outrageously long, of course. Yep, tricky puzzles this time. Fun new locations, fun new characters. Looking forward to what happens next. I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more of Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.